Okay, what's up, y'all? We'll have a quiz tomorrow. We're going to have a quiz about every Friday. And so just a few notes on that, and I'll let you work on this and make sure that you you know what you're doing. So the sum of a number and 5, and I already did this and the computer crashed, but the sum of a number and 5, so for a number, it doesn't say what letter to use. Sometimes you'll see the letter, but if it just says a number, you can put any letter you want. And then 5, and because it's the sum of, I put a plus sign there. If it said the difference of, I put a minus sign there. If it said the product of, I put a times sign there. So whatever that clue tells you what to do, that's what you need to do. Okay. The next section here is order of operations. Most of you have been pretty good at this. So if you can work through these without too much difficulty, you're going to be fine. So here I have an exponent and an addition. Well, I have to do the exponent first. So 5 plus 10 squared is 100. And then 5 plus 100 is 105. Okay, there we go. Good. Okay, so go ahead and I think you'll be good there. Let's go to the next section here. Of course, again, if you have any questions, you can always reference your notes. That's a good thing to do. Okay, so distribute here. I have a 6 on the outside of the parentheses. I'm going to multiply that to both things on the inside. Okay, so 6 times 2 is 12. And 6 times that negative 4 will be negative 24p. So you take whatever's on the outside, multiply it by those things on the inside. If you have a negative out front just like that, just switch the signs of everything inside. That's pretty straightforward. Again, reference your notes. Okay, and this next one here, simplify each, if not possible, write simplified. And as I look at this one, D, are there any other D's? No. F, any other F's? No. G, no. J, no. V, no. So I would just write simplified. Okay? Write something. Don't just leave it blank if there's nothing you can do. Write something there so that I know that you know what you're talking about. And this next one, it's not simplified. There are, 4R and 7R. That'll give you 11R. So there are some like terms that you can combine there in that other one. But if there's nothing alike, that's fine. Go ahead and just write simplified. Remember, for the exponents, they are alike if they have the same exponent. So z to the 5th, z to the 5th, and z to the 5th. Those will combine, but the z to the 3rd and z to the 6th, leave those alone, or leave them separate. Ooh, my writing went through. Hopefully I won't need it here. Okay, express each relation as a table, graph, and mapping, and determine whether each relation is a function. So a table is like x, y. I'm going to kind of breeze through this, let you finish it. So the first point is 4, 4. And then finish the table there with 3, 4, then 3, 2, then 4, 5, and 0, 9. A graph is like this. So let me see, 4, 4. And I'm just starting these. You don't need to finish them. So 4, 4, there you go. There's your graph. So that's the first point. And then for the mapping looks like this, where you have your x's here, your y's here. So the x values that you have are 0, 3, and 4. And if you put these in order, you'll catch those duplicates and not write any of those twice. So that's kind of important. Put them in order. And then the y coordinates are 4, 2, 5, and 9. So 2, 4, 5, 9. And then draw arrows. So the first point is 0. Is 4, 4. So draw an arrow from 4 to 4. And do that for every ordered pair there. The domain is what's in this circle here. So the domain is 0, 3, 4. And here's the range over here, 2, 4, 5, 9. And then is it a function? Well, I guess I can just look here at your list of points. Are there any x's that repeat? Yeah, there are x's that repeat. You have the 4 and the 4, so that is not a function. So I've given you a good start on that one. You'll be able to finish it. Let's look at one more down here. Okay, and this is just like we did yesterday. In fact, the functions are almost the same. I think I changed them just a little bit. So let's see here. F of 3, write out function f. Okay, so I wrote out function f, except instead of the x, I put a pair of parentheses. And then where those parentheses are, you put in your number right there. Okay, so 3 to the third power, well, 3 times 3 is 9. 9 times 3 is 27. So that'll give me 26. So 3 to the third power minus 1 gives me 26. Okay, that's a little bit of help on each one of those. Go ahead and take some time in class today. Make sure that you know how to do everything on here. I guess that's it. Go ahead and work on this. Be sure that you know everything on here before you leave. Quiz tomorrow.